In Africa, if we use Nigeria, for example, I don't know what we'll be using the money to do. You look at the infrastructure, it's nothing to write home about. Administration, nothing to write home about. The money is supposed to have an impact.
All right, guys, welcome to the Money Talk right here on Paul Sports. My name is Judechi, and on today's episode, we are discussing the AFCON prize money. Izu, let's go right into it. An increase in the prize money for the AFCON this year. But in comparison to other major tournaments, considering the Euros, Copa America, and the likes, do you think it's enough?
Well, when you look at the prize money for some of these competitions, I think President Mosepe kind of looked at it and then decided, okay, it's time for the AFCON to receive something because the AFCON was quite low when he came. You know, a 40% increase took it from 5 million to 7, and now it is higher than the Asian Cup, you know. So, but in terms of the World Cup, and World Cup is quite big, you know, so you can't really compare. And Euros as well. Euros is about 30 mil plus if you're able to win the group stages and then go ahead to win it. So it's quite big. But for AFCON, there's a bit of an increase, which sort of allows it to get past the Asian Cup, which is 5 million. I was surprised, you know, that the Asian Cup is just $5 million for the winner.
Of money. I mean, when you take into consideration how much, let's even do the mathematics with Nigeria.
No, let's not go there, please. Let's just leave it at dollars, you know. So, but I was quite surprised to say that 7 million is the Africa's Cup of Nations is bigger than the Asian Cup, you know. So for South America, you have 10 million, you know, so and 5 million for runners up. So Africa just third right now behind Euros, South America.
Let's discuss impact. I mean, the impact of this prize money on the African football development. What does this 7 million mean for African football development? A lot of people talking about how African football is way down there in comparison to global football and how things are done other parts of the world. What do you think this 7 million for the winner of the AFCON actually means for the development of African football?
Okay, on a normal level, these prize monies are supposed to use for developmental purposes, you know, to help federations, you know, improve anything that has to do with football, from infrastructure to the administration and youth football, everything. So whatever you do not have, you use some of this prize money and the money you get from FIFA and CAF to actually put this thing in place, you know. So but when you compare these things to other places, this is where Africa begins to lack, especially if you're not from the north, you know, who have these infrastructures and stuff. So the prize money, the prize monies are there for you to improve, you know. So even when you qualify, let's take the World Cup for example, you qualify, you get 1.5 million. This 1.5 million is not just for fancy, it's for you to do things that would also improve, you know. So you also have access to other funds that you're supposed to use to develop this football thing. Like I said, infrastructure, basically, administration, run football from youth to the top level. These are some of the things. So I think this is where Africa is lacking. Why other places they are using these things to develop their football, to develop the structure, to put infrastructures in place that will help them improve their football. In Africa, if we use Nigeria for example, I don't know what we'll be using the money to do. You look at the infrastructure, it's nothing to write home about. Administration, nothing to write home about, you know. So the money is supposed to have an impact for these things, but when you look at it individually, some nations begin to lack.
Let me come to you guys. You tell me what you think. $7 million for the winner of the 2023 African Cup of Nations. Do you think it's enough money for the winner of this particular competition, or do you think CAF can do more? Drop your comments down below in the comment section. This has been Money Talk on Paul Sports.